when Democrat Steve Simon took a page from religious gay marriage opponents and brought God into the discussion of why same-sex marriage should be allowed.
Ask yourself, if it's true that sexual orientation is innate, God-given, then what does it mean to the moral force of your argument? And I guess to put it in the vernacular, what I would ask is, how many more gay people does God have to create before we ask ourselves whether or not God actually wants them around?
Minnesota State Representative Steve Simon joins me now. Sir, it's good to have you on today. That speech right there has been viewed on YouTube when we put this segment together at a rate of 180,000 times. Are you surprised, or did you hope to become an internet sensation so that other people in other states would hear your message?
Completely shocked, I have to tell you. I had no idea when I said those words that it would spread like this. I mean, I'm gratified, not so much personally, because everyone will forget my name in a few days. The important thing is the underlying message, and then I hope that helps, not only in Minnesota, but nationwide.
Sir, you are a straight ally for what this cause is, but we've heard that outside religious groups have been donating money to make a constitutional gay marriage ban a reality in your state. So how much impact is that having, and do you know the dollar figures of the money that's being funneled into Minnesota?
That's a good question. We don't know, in part because of some of our loose campaign finance laws, and I don't think we really will know for a while. I know one group, one national group, National Association for Marriage, that's pushing this discriminatory ban, is promising to spend up to $4 million in Minnesota, which in our state is a whole lot of money. So we're going to have to counter that. We who believe in inclusion and fairness and openness are going to have to counter that. I'm confident we can. I'm just hoping that episodes like this educate people and that we can really make a difference when it comes to folks in Minnesota doing the right thing when, as I suspect, this goes on the ballot.
And since you made that speech, have you talked with any other representatives to find out what they feel about their concept of this, those on the other side of the aisle? Have they changed their minds?
I can't say that anyone's changed their mind yet. There are only a few people on that committee where I actually testified and said those words. It remains to be seen. We don't even know whether this measure is going to be brought up this year or next year on the larger Minnesota House floor. But I do think, and I hope at least, that it's given some people pause, and it's given them cause to think about the real moral force of the arguments here, and really give this issue a second look. I mean, one thing that I've been real clear on, Thomas, is I don't think we can come out swinging and start calling people names. As one friend of mine said, you can't expect people to make a U-turn unless you give them room to turn. And you don't do that by boxing them in right away. So I think it's all about letting folks see that this is an issue about tolerance and inclusion, and about the fact that it may very well be, it probably is the case, that being gay is not a choice, that it is innate, and it is God-given.
Minnesota State Representative Steve Simon, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Well,